what's up?
What's going on, dude?
Okay.
Hey, you said you never done it, eh?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I haven't. I've never done it.
Alright. Well, we'll explain it the best we can.
Okay.
It's pretty shit simple. So, the one thing you are gonna have to remember is there's a crystal mechanic. Probably maybe seen like a video or two lingering around on YouTube.
Okay.
So a purple crystal spawns in for the first encounter and the last encounter, and also the puzzle after the first encounter. So what you need to do is to break these crystals, right? There's gonna be. Have you played Garden yet?
Yes.
So you know how you get that enlighten buff, and yet you can take shields down.
Yes.
Okay, so kind of like that, but instead of shields, you have a specific enemy that you can kill. So usually like an ogre, a knight, a wizard, something that's bigger.
Okay, so you get a specific buff.
Yeah, so same thing, has a counter, but when the counter reaches 0, your screen's gonna go all red and you're gonna die. So to prevent that is that we go to this big purple orb, and the guy that doesn't have the buff and you have the buff have to switch to refresh the buff. So essentially you're swapping your buff to him and you're getting no buff.
Okay.
So it takes a person with a no buff and a person with a buff. The buff is called a blessed. So it takes takes a pair to kill a crystal.
Okay.
So a non-buff and a buff. So remember that mechanic.
Okay. So 2 people per crystal.
Yeah, 2 people per crystal, buff, non-buff. Switch at purple orb. And make sure you do kill the crystals, because if you let them detonate, because they're kind of like it's kind of like an hourglass type thing effect on them. If it goes all the way down, it goes like really translucent, and then everybody wipes.
Okay.
So just remember that mechanic. Other than that, we're gonna kill
Is
the
that
mini
the first
boss.
encounter?
Yeah, first, second, and it's gonna be part of the last encounter. The last encounter is gonna be a really clusterfuck. But
Okay.
you'll see what's gonna go on after you see the chaos and kind of pick and choose what you see, type of thing.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, essentially you're gonna be with partners the whole time, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we all here, or are we waiting for somebody?
We're waiting for Robert.
Humble and
Humble
Robert
is Humble
and
joined on me.
Space Viking, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hello.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Ooh, you're very quiet. There we
Am
go.
I low again?
No, you're fine now. It's my phone, not you.
I'm just gonna raise my mic up anyways,
Okay.
so everybody can hear me. Wish my program can actually off my head. Pop that.
Can I use a sword here? Can I use Black Talon with Stronghold?
Yeah. What's a good loadout for this? I've got
Ooh.
Whisper and a couple other exotics, but
So
Do you have
the first,
Wendigo?
I do not.
so the
Oh.
first part, you're gonna be dealing with knights, thrall, acolytes, and an ogre.
'Cause
The ogres are like a mini boss.
Love you too, baby. All right.
how are you doing in the swamp?
What are you talking
Is
about,
it-
Robert? Are you Shrek?
Sure.
You know, because ogres and Shrek is an ogre.
Oh,
I don't know if
yeah.
you,
Like a shot.
I don't
maybe
know
like
if you
a
get the
shotgun for the
subtleties of
ogres?
this reference.
I didn't
Probably.
until you explained it to me. I didn't. Yeah.
It's I wouldn't use a shotgun on the ogres.
It's because they're both
Okay.
green. Is that it?
No, one's gonna be blessed, one's gonna be not blessed for the ogres. So blessed people need to shoot one side, and unblessed needs to shoot the other side.
And you kind of want to shoot the ogres at range.
I'm gonna take a sword at them. Seems like the best way.
Yeah, Kamehameha wave with Mountaintop and Thunderlord.
Black Talon and Stronghold. I'm just gonna block him and smack him in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got my catalyst done for the Black Talon.
Damn it, I didn't finish it. I have half.
It was fun actually.
Yeah, you can just right click it from distance. I've been using it in Pit of Heresy, it's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys done solo Pit of Heresy?
Not yet. I want to go do it eventually there.
I'm having trouble in the Chamber of Suffering or whatever it's called.
The
Great name, by the way.
third
The
encounter?
one, yeah, where you have to sit on the plate, you know, and then the
Yeah.
knights spawn. Yeah, because I get overwhelmed. So even I got how many orbs? Like 6 you have to put in there?
Yeah. Have you been
Yeah.
doing the duplication?
Yeah, I'm doing that, but I got to 5. Even with bubble, you still get overwhelmed because there's a ton of them.
Really, eh? Huh.
Yeah, and you have to sit on the plate, otherwise you get wiped.
Yeah, so you have to stop
And-
halfway through.
Yeah, and there's tiny trolls that come in the fucking bubble, and even with the helmet of Saint Forty, I still they're still fucking me up. So I
Oh
got
my
to 5.
god.
It's a nightmare, man.
I would imagine, man. Maybe it's just timing. I don't know. It seems
Yeah, I
like you
almost
got
got
it.
it. Yeah, I
Yeah, it
almost
seems
got
like
it.
you got it.
But Black Talon works really well because you gotta be fast. You just snipe them.
Oh, another good weapon to use, Elephant, is loaded questions.
I don't have that one either.
It just takes out a whole bunch of ads in the first bolt. So that's all bunched up. That's what I first used for this raid.
Alright, Robert. Get in the fighting.
Yeah, sorry, I'm logging on.
And Space Viking, he said he's doing this, right?
Yeah, just waiting on his response and him to come on.
We get pinnacle gear from the raid, right?
Oh, unfortunately. Just
It's
get
all good.
normal legendary drops.
Yeah, and they're still pretty good though, some of the guns.
Yeah.
Machine gun is really good.
If you get the shotgun with 1-2 punch on it, it's really good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
You don't have-
Emperor's Courtesy. I think the key rated is Grave Robber 1-2 punch.
Feeding Frenzy and one punch. That's good. Like man. Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know if I want to put Thunderlord on first.
Oh, I haven't used it for.
I've got Thunderlord. Is Thunderlord good in this one?
Yeah, it's good
Sure.
for ad clearing. Actually, I'm just put Anarchy on it. Fuck it.
Ooh, I've also got what's it called? The Arc Sub. Grenade.
Alright, fuck it. I'll put Anarchy on as well.
Would that be pretty good?
I had to finish the Black Talon Catalyst. Actually.
Or
Which one? Sorry?
Sunshine.
Alright, don't worry, man. This is an older raid. You know, it doesn't matter. Just put on whatever you think is best. You'll figure out.
Put whatever that you used to and make sure you have something for the ogres that you can deal with.
Okay.
So like maybe like one gun for like mid-range ad clear, because there's some acolytes on the balcony that you can shoot. They got those grenade guns or whatever, the arc ones. Spiking. That's everybody. We just gotta wait for
People to join. Elephant, join up here, and
yeah.
Robert, did you load up, Robert?
I'm trying to.
Oh.
I'm so excited. My red jacket's almost here.
Nice. How
Yeah.
much did it cost? How much did it cost?
Too much. So US dollars, it would be 190. So
Ooh,
convert that
that's
to
kind of
Canadian.
expensive. Is it?
Yeah,
is
but
it
it's
good
customized
quality
for the
though?
logo. From the looks of it, yeah.
I wonder if they deliver to Europe. They probably do,
It's
right?
been over a year now. There was
It's like a lot to pay for a jacket.
but-
I'm not gonna wear that
yeah.
much.
Well, Canadian, it was like 250 with shipping and everything. That's quite a bit.
Okay.
So that would be what, around 200 euros with shipping, let's say.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even using euros. We have lions or some shit.
Lions.
Yeah,
What the fuck kind of currency is that?
I don't even know.
I want to use my $5 Monopoly, please. I want to cash that in, thank you. Get out of jail free card, thank you.
So it'd be almost 1,000 lions. That's fine.
What is that, like yens? Equal value?
No, I think it's like 0.21 kind of to a euro. So 1 euro is. Oh, yeah, no, 1 euro is 4 lions.
Hmm.
I don't know why we haven't fucking switched.
Man, I gotta do more of this raid. I only got 17
Same what?
runs. Only.
Oh, alright. I'm embarrassed for you.
I think after I got the terror, I just stopped trying to go for it. Trying to
Have
play
you
it.
used it? Have you used it though?
Yeah, I've used the terror, but it's not bad. You just can't switch off the gun because you lose your charge.
It kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's the only shitty part about it. If they change that, then it'd be like an awesome gun. Because the rate of fire and the stability is amazing on it when Ravenous Beast is propped.
Oh, I see it has armor piercing. Would this work against barrier? No, right?
Armor piercing.
Yeah, Teraba.
I think that's just the kind of rounds it is.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work against barrier though, right?
No, it's just a normal SMG.
Yeah, and they should have like slots for exotics as well, so you can use them.
That'd be
Against
nice.
the champions and shit.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, who?
Give me
Just,
just 1 second. Just grabbing some more.
Okay.
Grabbing some.
Yeah. Okay, I'll start loading us in. Just come join us. Crown of Shithole. Where your sanity goes to die. Computer handle streaming and then streaming again.
No.
Find out.
No.
Yeah, so far, so good.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh no, I'm camera shy. I can't do this.
Can't perform.
I got anxiety.
My
I can do it if
tinnitus.
you're looking at me. I can do it if you're looking at me. Turn around.
Not dropping any frames, so that's good.
I can't even have Discord open on my computer. at the
It
same
doesn't allow
time.
you.
No, I get like 15 FPS.
Shitty
Oof.
laptop, man. Don't worry. You'll get a new one
Oh yeah, don't. One day we'll get there.
one day, buddy.
Gotta walk out to the door, kids.
Because one more is joining up too. That's why.
Or perhaps not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should. Why do you know open?
Is this the right door?
Yeah, it's the right door. Away
We've
we
already
go in.
glitched.
Yeah, we already broke the game.
Great start.
Hold on. Go all the way
Everyone
back.
just press yourselves up against it. Alright.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Now we're good.
What happened?
Okay, so space and elephant. So you guys haven't done it, right?
Yep.
Okay, like I said to elephant, we're gonna get a buff just like Garden of Salvation, but this buff is gonna kill you if it reaches 0.
Okay.
There's gonna be crystals that's gonna spawn. Please remember that mechanic that I'm about to explain to you, because it's gonna be throughout the raid, kind of, sorta.
Uh-huh.
For 3 phases basically. There's a crystal that's gonna spawn up. It's purple pinkish. This one doesn't have an aura in it around it. It takes a buff person and a non-buff person to kill it. So you have to shoot it. You can melee it, but sometimes it doesn't register. So just be wary of it.
Mhm.
So like I said, it takes a buff and a non-buff person. The buff person is gonna have the buff called Witch's Curse. So that guy's gonna have a counter. If it reaches 0, he dies. The only way you can prevent that is to switch the buff at the purple ball that spawns over at the little bowl thing over here. Look him over at Craving. Just so you can see where everybody's going to go when we call it. So around 20 seconds, or 22, depending on how much time we have, we're all going to join up here, all 6 of us, and we're all going to shoot the purple ball to switch the buffs with our partner. Or whoever that's right there, right? So once you switch the buff, your timer resets, and it's passed on to the other dude on your team. So we're going to have 3 teams of 2. So one team's going to go on green side, one team's going to go on red side, and one team's going to stay in the middle. It's a good idea to stand on these ledges to stay alive.
Get back.
Crystals spawn on these cups here on red side. One here, one down there, sometimes up here. Over at this area. Right in the back too. Right over here in the middle of this little chamber area. And right back here. So same thing on the other side. It spawns at the same locations on the green side. Perpendicular, right? And then for the middle, only spawns in the middle lane. And this is why we have a middle team. So it spawns here, here, right or left. and then near the orb sometimes. And same for left and right side, like the green and red area. Sometimes your crystal will like spawn kind of like halfway going towards your side. Same as the green side here. You just got to be visual of where your crystals are, and there's a sound cue too. It's very predominant. You can't miss it.
Okay.
So like I said, one person with buff, one person with non-buff on each side. When 20-second comes, go to the middle. We're all going to yell it. You can't miss it. Shoot the orb. Everybody switches the buff. And then you go back to your sides, kill ads, kill crystal. And then 20 seconds goes by again. Go back to the middle, yada, yada, yada. Do that 4 times. In the distance, there are 4 cup things again. They're going to light up with blue flames. Those are signifying the rounds.
Okay.
So once run round is done, 1 flame will go on, and then we got 3 more to do. So essentially it's going to be ads, crystal, ads, crystal, and then ogre, I think. That's how it goes. And then that's 1 complete round.
Okay.
All
So
right?
did you say it takes 2 people to destroy the crystals? Like
Yes.
both have to be shooting at it?
Yeah, you both got to be shooting at it.
Oh, okay.
There's a little gap of like 1.5 seconds where you can shoot, run away, and the other teammate can shoot like maybe like a second after. But you guys gotta be like real quick on that.
Okay.
Okay.
But just make sure you're both there, shooting at the same one. Good to go. Only takes 1 bullet.
For the crystals.
Yeah, for the crystals, but spray in a little bit on it just to make sure it registers, and then you're good to go.
Okay.
And then I'll explain the next encounter when we get there. This one might take a trial and error, so you guys get the feel for it, but you never know.
Okay.
So, see that green orb there? Or that green area?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's how you get the witch's blessing. This is going to be throughout
Okay.
the whole raid. So this encounter, next encounter, all the encounters. So this is where your one teammate is going to get the witch's curse. So 3 people from each team, or one person from the 3 teams, is going to come here, grab the buff, go to their areas after killing these knights. So see how these knights are white? Like glowing white?
Yeah.
So just like in gardens, you have the shields. This is basically the same thing, but only the people with Witch's Curse can kill these guys. So they're going to seem normal without that white aura. So you can see the same thing actually with your teammate when they have Witch's Curse. So right now we look normal to each other, normal color, right?
Yeah.
So once you have Witch's Curse, we're going to look like this to our teammates. And that's how you can tell who has buff and who doesn't have buff.
Okay. So let me just do a quick synopsis. Of
Yep,
what I
go for it.
So 3 people run in, grab the buff. Then the 3 teams, they split up. 1 on red side, 1 in the middle, 1 on green. And then they go shoot the crystals that spawn. And then once there's about 20 seconds left, we run down to the middle bowl and shoot that purple ball, and then the buffs switch.
Yep, that's it. And then kill ads and kill the mini boss ogres
Okay.
that spawn in between. So the buff people kills the ads, like the knights. And then per side, like on green and red side, there's going to be an ogre that spawns at the same time. Only one side can only blessed people can shoot on one side, and non-blessed people can shoot on the other side. There's going to be a blessed ogre, non-blessed ogre. To sum it up.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So just look at the ogre that looks normal to you without the big cummy stuff on you.
Okie-dokie. Shoot the non-cummy ogre.
Yeah, if it looks white, you can't shoot it. It'll just be immune.
Okay.
So just pay attention on who needs help. You can go to their area and help them kill crystals, because that is the main goal here, is to kill the crystals and go through the rounds. Ads are just a pain in the ass to deal with sometimes if they stack up, but if you keep on it, it's actually pretty peaceful, because there's going to be like a big lull in between.
Lol.
Big lull.
Lol.
So, for supers, I see you're a warlock. Well is good here if you want to keep people alive. If not, you can just use Chaos Reach, Nova Bomb, anything for DPS basically, and keep alive for yourself.
Okay.
Space,
I'm
Arc
gut
Strider.
tethered.
Yeah, Tether, Arc Strider, whatever you want, man.
Okay.
3, the bottom tree golden gun is good without the celestial. Can you create some orbs, whatever. But it's whatever that you guys are comfortable with, basically. Just be able to kill the ogres mostly, and then the rest is just self-explanatory. Also, if your teammate's having a hard time killing, like say this knight, and he's like halfway, and you can see he can be finished, you can actually finish him without the buff.
Like doing a finisher or just
Yeah,
a
you can actually finish him.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So it makes it way easier. Alright, so for now, we'll split you and Space on different teams. Because everybody's done the raid besides you two. So, Elephant, you're gonna go red room.
Okay.
So you're
I'll go
not gonna
red room as well.
Yeah, you're gonna be with Robert.
I'm on
Okay.
middle.
Okay. Humble, you're gonna be with George. I'm gonna take Space on green.
You okay?
So just make sure
Yeah.
Space and Elephant, when we tell you to get to the middle, just make sure you hurry up to get to the middle. Don't worry about
Yep.
ammo or anything. You can get it back.
Okay.
Okay. So just go chill on your side. So Robert, you're here. So between George and Humble, whoever wants to get the buff first.
I'll do it.
George is telling Humble he's open. I don't know, open to what?
Alright, let's go. Get in.
Okay.
Oh, right, the knights.
Yeah, you guys left me alone with them again.
Oops, sorry.
It's probably a compliment.
I
Alright.
believe you,
There's
Nick.
a blessed knight
I got
over
it.
here.
Yeah, I got you.
That guy's still there. Come guys. 25 seconds. Oh shit.
Yeah, so everybody go towards the middle.
Okay.
Let me kill this guy. Come on.
Middle meaning the purple orb. Everybody's here. Everybody shoot the purple thing.
Shoot. Nicely
There.
done.
So go back to your sides. See the
I-
crystals.
There we go.
There you go.
Simple as that.
Now you gotta keep doing it.
It
Can't
just
get that.
take. Elephant, I would advise staying up here for most of it.
Okay.
You're a
Found that
coward.
quite.
I'm just joking.
Hey George, how often do you die in this part?
Damn it.
What?
My grenade right as he walks in front of it.
Okay, so what's gonna happen, Elephant?
Yeah,
Kill
right
the
guy.
ogres first.
Oh crap. Fuck it.
Which one's that one? Which one's this one? I got him. He's up.
Okay. So buff should be running out soon, right?
Yep.
There's
I'll
a,
stay,
there's a,
I'll stay out.
Yeah,
stay
so
out.
I'll- Everybody get in the middle. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Gotta hurry up.
I'm okay.
Okay. Green side's
Who didn't-
done.
Who didn't kill that fucking knight? Ow.
Over here.
Oh, it's probably blessed.
Okay.
You probably
Over
didn't
here.
have the blessed.
Over here, elephant. Over here, elephant.
Coming.
Elephant.
Yeah, make sure you stay on your side.
Elephant. There we go. Oh shit.
He's up.
Right.
Everybody okay?
Just about.
Need to
Cut
hang
it
out.
a little.
See how there's
Cut
like
it
a
little
lull now?
fine there, but
Don't spawn, don't spawn,
Yeah.
don't spawn, don't
Yeah.
spawn. Alright, I'm good.
Basically what we want to aim for. Nice
Well,
little
it's like
peaceful
a-
time.
We should go to the middle.
So now we have time. We go and switch. Nice and peaceful, right?
Humble.
Humble.
He's having fun.
Where are you going?
There you go.
Alright, let's go.
Everybody okay? Nicely
Okay.
done. Job. There's
See those
bless
guys
on
up
the
top?
right side. There's bless on the right side. Oh, on the left as well. Oh, they're
Yeah,
dead. Good job.
They're all good.
Yeah, we're good.
Should be crystals.
Crystal in the middle here. On me. On me.
Space on me.
Okay.
Craving. There you go.
Okay. Get to the middle once you don't need crystals because we only got
Yep.
about 10 seconds left.
Middle time. Everybody here.
Middle,
Everybody here.
middle.
3, 2, 1, shoot.
Shoot. Good job. And die. And I missed. Nope. I'm fine. Oh my god, died. Alright. I got him.
Ogres again.
Ah, crap.
Oh, we're all jumping in front of my grenade launcher.
Did you have the, oh, you didn't. Okay, you're good.
Okay, I'll revive you.
Okay, everybody to the middle. Oh, never mind.
know why I
Deal with
went to
crystal
that.
first.
Crystals. Elephant over here.
Where's
Right.
those are in the middle, right? Oh, okay.
On me space.
Elephant. There you go.
Good to go. Everybody to the middle now.
I'm
We got
coming. I
about,
got.
Quick, 8 seconds, guys.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, shoot. Alright, we're good.
There we go.
We're good.
Yeah, I was exaggerating that. There's like 2 seconds left. Or 4 seconds left? Whatever. I can't read.
Is anyone trying to get the ghost?
No.
Nah.
Cash.
Man, just
Fucking
one
hell.
play?
Round 2 done.
You like stink forever. Oh, too
That
fast.
was only 2 rounds.
Yep.
Yeah. They go
That's the
up,
shitty part. It takes forever.
That's most of this. That's what sums up this raid, really.
Pretty much.
It's not really. It's not that difficult. It's just that everything takes so long. It's easy to forget. And
Yeah.
okay. We got to switch.
Yeah, everybody to the middle.
Oops.
Seal, come on.
We're done.
Elephant, did you get it?
Yep.
Wasn't he enough? We're good then.
I kind of seen him at like last second there.
Crystal in
Crystals.
the back.
Crystal. There it is.
Hurry up,
Back
elephant,
number.
Okay.
before I die.
Seal, over here.
That's it.
Or not elephant, space. Yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
my bad.
Elephant, you can generally see most of the crystal spawns up here. If there's crystals, you should come up here.
Alright.
Oh, he's down. Come to the right.
Ooh.
20 seconds left.
Yeah,
Get out of
to
the
the
way.
middle.
Into the middle.
Oops. Come on, there we go. I got him. Shoot, we're good.
Should be ogres, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you,
No,
Shrek.
and bam. We're done. You're dead. And you're dead. And you're dead. And you're dead. Alright.
Boom.
I don't have any more ammo though.
Crystals. Space
Crystals.
on me.
Where's our crystal?
Good stuff.
One here in the middle of the middle.
Elephant and Robert, that's you over here.
Elephant.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Where?
Ooh,
No, we got it.
It
Don't worry.
was right over here.
What's your timers
Busted.
at?
18 seconds.
16.
Yeah, let's everybody to the middle.
Elephant.
Okay.
Elephant, stop trying to get ammo. Come on.
Alright. Shoot,
Ooh, shiny. Should be pretty much done the third round now.
There he's down. About 25 seconds. We're trying to get to the middle and switch.
Yeah,
might
let's
as well.
go switch.
Humble. Humble, where are you going?
Here.
Everybody here? Shoot.
Yeah.
There's no expansion that way.
Crystals.
Crystal.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Elephant.
I shot
Hey,
it.
Humble, is your mic working or are you just not talking?
Who, me?
Humble.
Oh.
You're not it yet.
I think
Not
it's just in
yet.
his own world.
Could be busy with someone too in the room.
Yeah, man.
How's the timers?
24.
Yeah, we should be getting to the middle. Oh, he's watching a
Nice.
movie.
Ooh, what movie? Alright, get in.
Get
Little
in,
duck.
get in.
Shoot.
Scary Movie 1. That's classic.
Ooh, that is a classic one. Oh no, oh, okay,
Humble
I had to go.
died.
We're good, we're fine.
Kevin Lee has renounced his favourite death.
Apparently.
This is the best one, honestly. Actually, I like the second one more, but you know, whatever.
Crystals.
Crystal in the back.
Space over here.
Help me with the crystal, please. Right now, we're good.
We Gucci. Get that knight off ya.
Inside the switch.
I got him. Hooray.
25
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, let's get rid of Switch. And go.
Punch.
Could be the last round, or
More
maybe
heavy
one
ammo.
more.
Let's do this. I'm gonna sword this curse. Let's go. Ah, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. There you go. First try.
Damn it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
There's
that's
just my-
literally
I
the
thought I was
longest
gonna
part.
Screw that up.
Nah, then don't.
Wow. Oh no,
Well,
I
what-
generally see the deception could be a bit longer.
You did great, man.
Damn it, Groves again.
Oh, did I not?
Come on, did I already do this week? Shit. I forgot. Whatever.
You can change your character if you want.
Nah, I don't care. I already got
Yeah.
everything from this raid anyway, so.
Yeah, I forgot I did it on this character too.
Do you want to change?
No, it's good. I think I got most of the mods I need out of this.
Yep.
I don't really care about the weapons or anything. I already got everything. What mods?
Mods.
The modulars. So a little bit of platforming when you come up here.
God.
Guardian down.
Is there a chest anywhere?
Yeah, you should have already got the chest for the first
I
encounter.
meant like special chest.
No. So this is basically the special chest that we're going up to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except we can't
What?
avoid it.
Yeah, you
Okay,
just
so
can't avoid it.
I can make that jump if I want. There. How do you normally jump over there?
Oh,
Carefully.
can't
On
believe I've
this-
done this.
On this red thing here? Or how do I do it? Oh, yeah, okay. So, that's how I do it.
George just snort a big bunch of cocaine.
That wasn't me, buddy.
Okay.
That wasn't me. Ah,
Alright.
Make sure you catch yourself
Give
on
me
the
a sec.
bottom there.
Give me a second.
this way.
Not all the way that way.
This way. Hang on, get back. It's not that way. It's this way.
We go the wrong way.
Yeah, I was going wrong.
Oh,
What's up,
I
bro?
was going. Thought I could get you lost, but you
okay, sorry.
just went straight into it. That's fine.
Got you.
All right.
Ow.
So this is the platforming area. So just like the Leviathan, what was it? Spire Stars? No, Eater Worlds.
World. It's like
So
Eater
this-
World.
Yeah, just like Eater Worlds, we're summoning platforms, but instead of going one at a time, we're doing the crystal thing. So we're gonna kill a crystal that's in a bubble. So we have to walk in, one bless, one non-bless again, kill it, and then 3 crystals will spawn in the air. Kill those, it'll spawn platforms. When the platform comes up, 2 more crystals and bubbles will come up. So that's when you have 2 blessed people go to the left and right with a non-bless with them. Kill those, it'll spawn 3 more crystals in the air. Kill those, same tactic, bless, non-bless. Keep shooting them in a line. Everybody shoot at one at a time. Just keep going until you get to the witch's vessel, which is the big purple orb that's we're gonna spawn up on a platform. To the left, and then I think to the right, and then to the left and to the right. We're doing zigzag basically, going up and, across the room here.
Okay.
So kill the first crystal, kill the sky crystal, kill the 2 crystals on the platforms that we bring up, kill the sky crystals, bring up more platforms. I don't know if we have to do another wave of the crystals again, then do the sky thing again, and then we go switch the buff at the end, and then that's a checkpoint, and then you move forward. So just like the Eater of Words, you get a checkpoint, you move forward.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just getting to a checkpoint. Go from there. By the way that you get the checkpoint, by the way, for it to actually save, you have to switch your buff with someone at that place. You can't just like arrive there and then just go to like the next spot. You gotta switch your buff.
Okay. Sound.
Yeah, and then there's a way to like kind of cheese it. If you have mountaintop, you can shoot like the tip top of the bubble, and you'll see like a 2 damage number. So say if I have a I'm non-bless and the guy is bless, I can shoot the bubble and it'll count as me meleeing it. Kind of weird, but yeah.
Okay.
Then if you get daring one day, you can actually like, if you're a warlock, you can like skate around and go all the way across. So basically, like you go up that way and all the way across.
I mean, hell, if we were all warlocks, you could probably try and Dawnblade across.
It's basically what it is. It's Dawnblade with a sword.
Pretty much. Alright, wanna give it a try?
Yeah. So same first 3. We're all gonna get into the.
Me, Craving, and George.
Yeah, we're gonna get the buff. These guys won't get the buffs. And then just kill crystals, summon platforms, and then switch at
Okay,
the end.
ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go. So one of you guys come in. Get in the bubble.
Do you wanna pick crystal,
There you go.
kids?
So crystals in the sky, shoot them. Platforms are gonna come up. Robert, you go to that one.
Somebody come with me to this one, please. And shoot, 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 shoot.
George, that is the
So
one
spacer
Craving was
elephant, you
talking
come
about.
over there.
Was it? I was paying attention. I just jumped with one next time. I just chose one and jumped.
Okay, so I need a non-blast over my side. Never mind, I died. So when you 2 go to the other one.
Roger that.
Oh snap!
Oh god, that one just
I need,
disappeared on the way
quick,
down.
quick. Nice and humble.
Yeah, shoot the same crystals. These guys can still make it. Right behind you guys. Okay, go switch your buffs.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, George.
Oh, you got it, George.
I got it. Oh shit, I'm dying. Quick, shoot it.
So once they have that,
Oh, fuck.
so now we can platform to them. They're gonna take care of that.
Let me reload. Alright. Let's get the next one. Next one. That's done. The motherfuckers. Hey, one behind.
Humble come
Humble,
to
this one.
us. Yeah, we're good.
One right below us.
Guardian down.
Yeah, you're fine, don't worry. This one below us. Humble. Right.
Okay.
Alright, let's get to the fucking safe spot quick.
So 2 people go in with humble.
Right. One.
I'll stay out.
Okay, 2.
Okay, I think we're 2 minutes. Oh, are we fine? I got the
Yeah,
buff.
we're good.
I
We're
think
good.
we're alright.
Alright, Oh fuck.
That's a great thing to do.
Thank you.
Okay, someone go for that one. Someone go with George.
See you on Humble there, fella. Where's the other one? There he is. Oh, it's over there.
Okay, let's go switch our buffs now. Oh, okay, I didn't make that.
10 seconds. 8 seconds.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
Oh, Humble didn't make it.
Guardian down.
You fool! Lacking a bow is not the best for these.
But it's still this.
Working so far.
Have I get in here?
10 seconds.
Guardian
Oh,
down.
no.
Bye, Humble.
Oh,
That's the last one.
Yeah.
There you go. That's that encounter.
I made it to the end. And I usually
Kind of.
suck at platforming. Yeah, I
You
died
made
in
it.
okay.
Usually, yeah.
I accidentally killed myself on.
All right. Now we got 2 more phases of this.
More platforming?
No.
We're done.
No more platforming. Now we're just gonna get the mini boss and then do the actual boss.
Oh god. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go AFK again. I've got a really bad pain in my neck for some reason.
It's alright.
Sorry, Craven, can you explain this crap again?
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
back.
pick.
Gonna wait for everybody to come down. Just wait for Humble to come back down. So essentially, there's gonna be 3 Galrons. So basically the main boss. He's gonna be miniature form. There is 3 sections of this entire room. As you can see, that middle pillar here. There's lines across. There's gonna be walls that are gonna be spawning up when we start the encounter. So, by natural selection, we do 3 teams of 2, and we're playing hot potato with the buff. Don't worry about him. That's the main boss. So see how we did that animation and summon that dude?
Yeah.
So remember that for the final encounter. So you can walk up to him, just don't melee him. So this is Galron. This is his deception, his mini self. So what we're doing is finding out who has a real one off the 3 locations that we have here in this room. Like I said, we're going to be walled off. The one with the real guy is going to just keep him entertained. The other 2 are playing hot potato with the Witch's Curse, which one room will only get. And then the other guy is waiting, or the other team is waiting for the switch over. When they switch over that buff at the purple orb thing, that wall is going to go down between those 2 teams. So see where I'm getting at?
Yeah. You cut out there when you said the team that has the real guy. What are they?
Okay, so the real guy, like the team that has the real guy are keeping them entertained, killing witch ogre. So remember that pattern, witch ogre.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
So the guys that have the real dudes just kill your stuff like fast, so you don't have to like get smacked by this guy, because he's gonna kill you if you're on the ground. So killing or shooting these pots here off these ledges and stuff like that, you can stay up top here, and then you won't die from him. He won't melee you from up top here. So like these chests back here, those 2 spires on the stairs over here, just stay up top basically if you have the real guy. And then the
Oh, I see
And then the thrall won't get you either, right? So all you have to worry about is the wizard, ogre, and acolytes. That's it. So, like I said, we're playing hot potato. We're passing the buff to the next team so we can bring that wall down between those two teams. And then the final wall is where the boss is going to be, right? The final team. We're bringing that one down to start damage phase. So just like the crystal mechanic, you remember how to do that, right? Non-buff and bluff.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing that on this guy now. Like pretend he's the crystal, but now we're killing him. So we're killing the deception part of this. So remember crystal method to this guy to start the damage phase. But the only difference is when you actually pop him, whoever that has the witch's blessing around your team, like say if he's like close to the whole team, he'll take everybody's witch's blessing away. You don't want that to happen because you want more chances at DPS phase. So essentially you want 2 to 3 people with witch's blessing and 3 non-blessed. If you are the blessed person, you can't do damage to him until you lose your blessing. So when you
But you
pop
still
him,
have to be there to like shoot the crystals and stuff.
no crystals on this part, the next part.
Oh,
Yeah, so this one is just no crystals, but he's like the same mechanic as the crystals.
Okay, so we have to shoot him. Okay.
So
that makes
this guy you have to melee, not shoot.
Okay,
Oh.
melee him.
Yeah, you
Got it.
melee this guy. And remember that
oh, yeah,
mechanic
you
for
can go
meleeing
into
him.
the little bubble.
Yeah. And that's how you start the encounter, when you melee him.
Okay, and if we're stuck with the real one, we just don't shoot him, or what? How,
Yeah,
what are we
don't
supposed to
don't bother shooting him. Kill all the ads. Make sure to kill the 2 wizards and the ogre that spawns in. The faster those guys are dead, the faster we can move the stuff around.
do? Okay.
So the faster those 3 the main ads die, the faster we can get the wall down. The faster we can get the DPS phase.
Okay.
So here is good to have a well, a bubble, nade launcher, shotgun, anything close range. Divinity does
Alright.
work on them. I can't run it because I'm gonna do. There's a little bit of an exploit. So say if I have Witch's Curse and he's already popped, like his bubble's gone. That's how you start damage phase, right? You get rid of his bubble, you can shoot him now. What I do is I take Anarchy and I stick him one in the body and one on the ground. Now any non-blessed player, when he throws a shield back up, any non-blessed player can actually melee him again, and it'll count as me meleeing him.
Oh wow.
So you can
it'll
do
be
it.
on
Yeah, it'll pop his bubble every time. So I'll be standing like way in the back, shooting him with Anarchy once in a while to make sure like the next person can actually shoot him, or not shoot him, but melee him, while everybody else can do DPS. All I have to do is watch my buff so I just don't die. But if I do die, it's not the end of the world. It's only 1 res token.
Okay.
If you are in peril, use whatever supers, whatever you need to do to stay alive on your side. Because once 2 people die on one side, it's a wipe it automatically. That means you can't pass the blessing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like the main goal of this encounter here. Drop the walls, get to the dude, pop his bubble, and then do DPS on him. That's the main goal. So, like I said, kill the wizard, ogre, and then you run to whatever side doesn't have that dude running around. So here's one vessel on Craving. Another vessel near Robert over there. And then
So
another
the little
vessel.
bubble-looking things.
Yeah, there's going to be 3 bubbles that spawn up. So there's only going the bubble's only going to spawn up when all the wizards and ogres are dead on every side.
Okay.
Oh.
So same pattern for every side. Like it's going to be wizard, ogre. It's the same pattern for all 3 sides. You get rid of the acolytes. If you have the thrall with the buff on your side, you're gonna have thrall on your side. Yeah, that's basically it. Just play hot potato between the walls. Oh yeah, if you are the one starting with the buff, like say me and Space are on a team, I grab the buff, and say Elephant, you're on where Humble is. Okay. Like go over to Humble on his side. And then Space, say like everybody killed their shit. Like we're ready to drop the wall, right? So me and you are going to come over here. And then Space, you're going to come over where we are. Or not Space, Elephant, sorry. Fuck, I keep mixing you guys around. So this is how we're going to do like a proper evening of the teams with bless and non-bless, because at this point we're gonna have bless and non-bless ads once we pass the buff. So I'm passing my buff to Space, but at the same time giving it to Elephant.
Okay.
So then there's two blessed people. So then Elephant, you go, Elephant, you go back on your side. You kill whatever blessed stuff that Humble can't kill. So, i.e., the Cursed Thrall that spawns up, I think, and the Thrall. Elephant will take care of the Wizards and Ogre, I do believe so. So it's the same thing like the first room,
Okay.
but now you're split up into 3 teams with a wall. But we're playing hot potato with the buff. So then once everything is dead again, it's going to go into clockwise rotation to get the walls down. So then once everything's dead, we're going to go to this side. Or so on and so
So
forth.
then-
Whatever side that it spawns into, right? The first buff.
So if I have the buff, then I would come over here and I would trade off with whoever's on that side.
Yeah. So then Space and Elephant, you're going to be here on this side because you won't be on the other side, right?
Oh,
And say George, you're on the other team, so he's going to be on the other side of the wall.
Wait, what team
Uh,
am I on?
I'm just explaining it to them. Like
Oh, alright.
say like you're over here waiting to get the buff because you have Golron.
Oh, I need a buff. Please help me.
Yeah,
I'm
so
dying.
it's going to take at least 2 to 3 people with the buff. So the 2 players that are on this side are going to get the buff, plus 1 extra person in here. The other guys just stay out, and they can do damage. But I think with this one, we should just do 2 people. So 1 guy from this side of the wall, and 1 guy from this side of the wall. So you guys stay together, or whoever that has the buff will stay here with 1 extra person that doesn't have the buff, and the rest of the people will be outside of the bubble. And then once we pass the buff over and everybody gets their proper buff and non-buff, he's gonna do kind of like a white mechanic if we don't get to him in time. So we have to make sure we melee him. He pops his bubble. The first team is gonna go and pop his bubble, and then I'm gonna hit him with Anarchy, and then everybody's gonna do DPS except for the people that have the blessing. So if you have
Okay.
blessing, you can just go ahead and go lose it right away to him. As soon as you see my Anarchy shots, you can go lose it to him
Okay.
to get more damage in. Because then I don't need to be damaging him. I just need to pop his bubble.
okay.
Okay.
So, like, if me and Elephant are in the middle here, and so each team is going to have 1 person with and 1 person without the buff, right?
So we're splitting the teams like the first room, right? But we're creating that
Yeah, but
splitness.
Okay, never mind. That makes okay. Sorry, just confusing. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, good. Another way. So this is going to be really important for the last piece too. Say if you're blessed, and say miraculously, I lost my blessing on like say dog side here, where you see the puppies in the background, and say Elephant's over at the staircase over there. I'm going to go to my buff over here, my thingy for the last encounter, and Elephant, like say he has a buff, I'm going to say Elephant, come shoot my purple ball, but don't be in the bubble. Just stay like on your side and shoot me.
Okay.
Just so you.
Th-
okay.
That's
so I
like a
would-
that will be
so
like
from-
a via transfer, long range. So he's not losing
So
his
I
buff.
would. So from right where I'm at, I would just shoot right.
Yeah. So then you're transferring your buff over to me, but you're keeping your buff at the same time. So you're just giving me the buff.
Okay.
That's another way to give a buff. So remember that for the final encounter.
Okay.
Because you're
that
gonna
makes sense.
hear a lot of people say, "Hey, can someone give me a buff?" Like say, "Oh, Craving needs a buff." I'm gonna be at my little well thingy modular. So say if you have the buff, just look around, look for my name, and just shoot my purple ball.
Okay.
That's another way to like transfer.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the washroom while we're waiting for.
Yep. Robert got disconnected. It's a lot of info at once there, but yeah. That's not my friends list. Who's even online?
Okay. What weapons do you get from this raid? I don't think
So
I've-
you get the righteous Golron's right hand. That's not a rifle. From
Oh,
D.
these ones are
it-
like.
yeah, they're like reskins
they
from
look-
D1. So if you go into
Oh wait, is there a badge for it?
yeah, so if you go in your annual past season of opulence badge, underneath the menagerie stuff, you'll see
Oh, yeah,
Golron's right
Golron's.
hand, Calici Nobilis, Emperor's Courtesy, Bane of Sorrow, the Sparrow, the ship, or the ghosts, and the Sparrow. And then the next page, you'll see the armor. And then you can get Teraba.
There we go.
All good now?
I think so? Question mark.
So yeah,
Alright,
so
good.
if
I
you
haven't got on yet.
if you get an exotic at the end of the encounter that's called Teraba, that's the raid exotic.
Yeah, yeah.
What is terrible?
So it's an exotic SMG.
Oh, cool.
So it has a unique perk called Ravenous Beast. As soon as your gun is all lit up and charged from taking damage or giving damage, it'll the little buff will come up on your left hand side. You hold reload button, and your gun's gonna turn into a fucking beast for all of 5 seconds. So it gives you fast firing rate and stability, and fast reload. Yeah, pretty good gun. It's just as soon as you swap off, if it's charged, you'll lose your charge. That's the only shitty part about
We'll
it.
have the ghost out.
Or yeah, or have the ghost out. You'll lose your charge. So we're gonna start it, and then we're gonna wipe for a new rally flag for Robert. As soon as he drops in, I'll go and punch, and then everybody just kill yourself. In the middle of the pillar here, as soon as the walls go up, there's going to be fire in the middle. You can go kill yourself on that if you don't have any explosion weapons. Or ricochet around.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
You see how the walls are all lit up in green?
Yeah.
So those are the walls we're going to try to get down.
Spawned all the way back into jumping.
Did you?
Yeah, what the hell?
That's weird. Let's try to kill yourself, I guess. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's pretty easy, man. Oh, so we can still see through the walls and stuff.
Yeah, you can see through the walls. There is a way to like launch nades over, but that's with the colony exotic grenade launcher.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Which
takes like
power
a,
should we be using here?
no, it's only like if you know what you're doing, basically.
It's a gimmick. We don't really need it.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do the same teams as the first room. So George Humble, Robert Elephant, Space Craving.
I'll take dogs. Humble, you want to take dogs? I'll assume he said yes.
Okay. Robert, what side do you want? You want your goo or you want stairs?
I'd like goo, please.
Okay, so space, we're stairs right here.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm
Alright.
doing a thing.
Yeah.
What should my... Probably that.
Papa, look. I'm ready.
So I'm trying to decide which thing to do for which thing. You know what? I'll have arc friends today.
Why not?
Always useful. They're pretty useful. And plus, for the damage phase, I'll just be using my Wendigo anyway.
There you go. Don't blow yourself
Click,
up.
Click, click, click. Probably. But that's more you than me, seeing as you'll be jumping in front of my grenades.
I'll be standing still.
Touche. Leffen, would you come beside, please?
Okay. So like I said, the
I
way to
assume-
start it
I assume
every
when I
time.
was gone, he was able to explain it very intently.
Yes.
Spectacular.
So like I said before, the way you start every new phase is by smacking them. So as soon as we're done the first damage phase, like no one has a buff anymore, go back to your sides and then smack Galron. Make sure everybody's on their side though.
Okay.
It's mine.
Yeah. So space or elephant, you can go smack your dude. I'll
This is also
let you guys have let you guys have the honors. So that's
Oh
a
my God,
real one. So back up.
Elephant just killed Gowron. We've won.
I'm taking the buff. Humble.
So which ogre, right?
Yeah. Which ogre? So space. Make sure you stay alive. Stay in the box if you can.
Wait, who's got a buff? It's Humble.
I got it.
George.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it's on stairs for Galron.
Cool. Just don't die.
Okay, my
Proceed.
ogre is dead.
That says mine.
Mine's dead too.
Alright, go and let's switch.
Okay, just me, Elephant. You stay away. George, you come too.
I was picking up ammo. My bad. Let's go.
Pre-
Alright, shoot.
quick.
Okay, and then
yeah.
see how that wall goes down. And now we do it again.
And now, Elephant, only you can kill the wizards, so have fun with that.
Wizards down.
Oh look, more. And now it'll be why'd you put that there?
Because I almost died. And I was
Ogre.
told that if I'm dying, to just burn it.
That's true.
Rather you stay alive.
Ogre is dead.
Ogre dead.
Yeah, I was dead. Okay, everyone over here.
Hey, Space, stay alive. I'm gonna go get the buff.
Everyone over here, everyone over here, everyone over here. Elephant, George, all the visiting friends.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
Yeah, shoot.
Okay, first team
Yeah.
go up. Whoever's got buff, go up.
I got a buff.
Okay, George
I
is
got
the only one punching.
Punch. Okay. Put the,
Okay.
I'm gonna put out a bubble here in the back.
Here's a well for you guys.
Guardian down.
Thank you.
Power. Unlimited power.
Immune?
No, it's
Yep.
fine. He's gonna use energy cannon. Just keep shooting.
Yeah, I got the enter key thing on him. Just keep punching him if you can. Punch him again.
Go. Okay. Cool. Use energy. Why the fuck is he sliding everywhere? This bot is. Why is he
Punch him again.
doing this shit show? There you go. Punch him.
That's it.
Okay, I gotta punch him this time. Before I die. Come on, punch.
Okay, there we go.
Why won't you? Okay, I'm gonna die anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, it's glitched out. Don't worry about it.
God damn it.
He does that. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so he's gonna go back on the side. Everybody go to your
Actually, no,
sides.
Humble, you revive him. Thank you, Humble.
Everybody on your sides.
Okay. Everyone get ready. Don't punch him yet.
That was disappointing. A little bit.
Everybody ready?
Some ammo. Ready. Punch.
Punch him.
Disappear
Ah,
again.
shit, he's on go.
I'm gonna get
Okay,
the buff first, Space, so you just
Up
kill
here,
stuff.
Up here.
I ain't got shit, so we're just going.
Elephant up here. Elephant.
Yeah.
Well,
Oops, I
did,
missed.
Just- What?
Did you
Did
tell
what?
them elephants try wrist runner?
Ooh, ooh.
No, just whatever he's got.
I should have.
Wrist runner is good,
No.
but that's up to you.
Well, that's not really good. It's more a crutch. So the wizards don't blow you away while you're hiding from Garen.
Okay, what side am I giving it to? I'm giving it to Jordan Humble, eh?
Sure. Are you?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ.
So Space, come to me. Once they're done with their stuff. Okay. Good to go. So now you have the blessing. Make sure you don't die, Space.
Let's try the wizard. Look at him trying to hide.
Run away, Humble.
So Space, you're gonna be taking care of the ogre.
This guy's such a bitch. I love it. Okay, don't come down. I've got to get some arrow quickly. Oh,
Over down?
fuck
Okay.
that.
Space, you're gonna go
Chose
over
the
to
wrong
the other
time to
side.
go down there.
Where am I
Space
going?
over here. Over here.
Oh my
Where Craving
gosh.
is.
Shit.
Guys, quick, I'm gonna die. 10 seconds.
I don't know. Oh,
Okay,
shit.
hurry up.
Elephant, stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away. Stay.
Oh, shoot,
Oh,
shoot, shoot.
shoot.
Okay,
There we go.
we're good to go. First
Kinda.
team go.
I'll punch him. Someone else punch him. Someone else punch him. Someone else punch him.
There you
Someone
go.
else punch him. There we go. Power.
Punch him.
Unlimited power.
And he's dead. Good job, boys.
Nice.
Now run to find an encounter.
Now for the fun part.
Yeah.
Well,
More or
it's,
less.
I wouldn't say it's not outright stupid like the thing we just did. It's not something that's bugged to hell and just needlessly complicated.
So this is where you want to get your DPS up. So don't go up to the stairs, by the way. That's how you start it.
Oh yeah.
That or shoot
stay
it.
away from the stairs.
Yeah, stay away from up there.
Don't shoot it. Don't go near it. Just keep a wide berth. Let's say.
Yeah.
I need a
So this is where we're fighting actual Galron, like the big Galron.
Should I
the
get
Lord
Yeah.
Gigachungus himself.
Izanagi, if you got Recluse or any SMG or auto rifle for shooting hands. Grenade launcher, if you got Love and Death, Wendigo.
Yep.
Swarm of the Raven's good too. So this time, no walls, but same teams. But now we're throwing in crystals, and it's on a rotation clockwise. And the spawn at the beginning is random, so you have to watch out for it. So same sound cue as the first encounter. You'll hear like a little screech, like a crystal-y screech. Look around. You're gonna yell out, say, "Crystal on dogs." Dog team's gonna look. Oh, we have crystal. We're gonna go kill it. Every team's gonna have one dude with Witch's Curse again. But instead of passing the buff to the whole team at one location, we're only changing the buff between our team, our own proper team.
Okay.
So this pattern is Night Ogre. So it's knights with 3 spawns of acolytes. The knights can only be killed by the blessed person, and acolytes with the non-blessed. Same thing for the second phase or second wave, and then the last phase, it's either that he's going to spawn a deception, which I'll explain in a second, or an ogre with 2 cursed thralls, yellow bar. The cursed thralls are blessed, and the knight, or not the knight, but the ogre is non-blessed. So the non-blessed person needs to deal with the ogre, and then the other guy deals with the cursed thrall, so no one blows up because they actually hurt. So say if you don't get an ogre, you get the deception, the guy we just killed. But this guy is like super fragile and weak, but he still hits like a truck. What you're gonna do, so come over where Craving is, where the bus is not. So say if your crystal's not spawning on your side, say it's at stairs and we're at goo. Okay? So this is goo, you can see purple goo. Say he spawns in the deception and not the ogre. So that's your side to kill the deception. The way we do it is like the crystals. But this time, well, you have to melee him. There's a certain spot where you have to melee him. See this scorch mark on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing on every team platform. There's a scorch mark on every team platform because that's where he slams his big axe on the floor. You have to stun the deception. So you have to smack him near the middle by meleeing him. He'll be stunned. As soon as you stun him, your buff will go away. You're going to fall back to the stairs right here. He's going to do a little a warlock fireball animation thing towards you. As soon as he's done that, his hand will glow green. Shoot the hand to activate his melee attack, basically, to kill the deception. It's going to smack the ground, and that's going to kill the deception. At the same time, your teammate is going to go to their orb and ask for a buff, because you're going to need the buff again. So say space, you shot the hand, I'm waiting for a buff. Okay, it only takes one.
Only one person. So when we're
Yeah.
over here dealing with this guy, we don't have the buff.
Yeah, as soon as the deception is stunned and can't go anywhere, like he'll like throw his hands up in the air and then he'll cover his face.
Mhm.
He's stunned.
You shoot his hands.
Yeah, so wait for the fire. Like, there's gonna be the big guy in the background. As soon as the big guy is done shooting his fireballs, his hand will go green. You shoot the hand until he like does a little stun animation. He'll grab his axe. He'll swing down, kill the deception. That's one plate down.
Okay.
Then
Only
the other
one
two-
person shoots the hand, and then they go and get the buff.
No, the other teammate will simultaneously go get a new buff
Oh.
from someone else shooting at the purple thing.
Okay.
So you just deal with the hand or whatever one's doing whatever. Kill the dude, and then watch for crystals at the same time. If say the rotation is coming to you next for the crystal, because it goes clockwise in the pattern, right? You can always tell who's going next. Like say if Dog's area got their crystal, but then we have Galron. We're gonna wait to punch Galron. We're gonna wait till the crystal spawns on our side. Get the crystal first. Switch our spawns just in case the timer runs out, and then smack Galron.
Okay.
Yeah. A good way to make sure you stay alive by smacking Galron is placing a bubble, a rift, divine protection from Warlock, or whatever. Just stay alive when you punch him because he actually hurts a lot. Like
You
two
just keep
swipes. And
punching, or you just get a punch in and then dip.
yeah, one punch and make sure your partner's like right behind you punching him. Do one punch each. He's gonna be stunned. Back away. One guy goes to the purple thing, gets a buff. The other guy shoots the hand at the same time. As soon as all three of the plate areas are done doing the same thing that the first guy did, Galron's going to start raising his hands. As soon as he raises his hands, they're going to go green. Same thing, shoot him. Make sure both teammates are shooting at two different ones, so both of them go down. As soon as both of them are smacked down to his hip height where he's at right now, his head is going to be vulnerable to attack. Attack the head. Two of them are going to disappear. One's going to stay. And that's where you go do DPS where the one stays.
Okay.
So once that happens, once we do the hands and the head, you're going to switch your buff with your teammate to refresh the buff so no one dies during damage phase. So say like the real Galron's at goo, Bubble's going to be right back in the stairs, and then the well is going to be up front here on top of the stairs.
Okay.
If you're blessed, make sure you shoot a nade at the ground because Curse Roll is going to come. Kill the Curse Roll so you don't get that stupid flinch. And then you're going to shoot his hands again, and then you're going to shoot his head for DPS. And then he's going to raise his hands up again, shoot his hands again. As soon as his hands go down, like all the way down, do DPS again on his head. And then he'll do his hands things for the final time, shoot his hands, and then he'll disappear. And then we restart if we don't kill him. The same process.
Okay.
Okay?
Alrighty then.
So, one more thing. For the rotation of buff, everybody has their own bowl, right? What the one I showed you? So Goo's bowl is over where I was over here. This is where Goo is. It's always back right when you're looking towards your dude. Stairs is rotational purple ball thing. Back right again. Right where Craving is. So stairs teams refresh their buff here. And then for dogs, same thing. Back right looking towards the boss on their side. Right here. It's always back right. Don't go back left and take someone else's ball because that might potentially screw them up for rotation. That means they have to run all the way to your side to go and switch buffs. And by that time, maybe they're dead. Because you never know, right? Because you could be like in the heat of it and then you forget your timer.
Yeah. Okay.
So always remember back left or back right. Just look at your teammate. Everybody's experienced anyways. So just look for your teammate. Follow him. Good to go. Any questions?
That's quite a bit, but I think.
Yeah, it's gonna take some trial and error. It's definitely a feel for it, and to see how it happens. It's a lot of info at once. Yeah, it wasn't easy day one, I tell you that. But yeah, so watch your crystals. Don't die with the buff, because it's a pain in the ass to get a buff again, even though you just shoot. Yeah. Oh yeah, the same thing too. Remember that you can shoot across the map to give a buff. But say if you got a buff, and say George or Humble is asking for the buff, you're gonna shoot their ball while they're in it, while you're looking at our area. Like say you're like all the way over there, you can shoot the purple ball. Elephant, you got any questions?
No, I'm processing all of it.
Yeah.
A lot of
So
steps, but
watch for crystals. Kill Night Ogre or Deception. Make sure you rebuff the people that need the buff if you have the buff. Keep switching your buff. Look at your counter. And when we get to the damage phase, make sure you do hands, head. And then repeat the process all over again.
okay.
If you have any more questions, just ask Robert, me, anybody. We'll tell you where to go, and what to do.
Let's do this.
Okay, so same teams as before, same locations, but this time we're selecting one person per team to get the buff where the rally banner is. So space, make sure you go
Okay.
stand on top of like one of the things so you're not in the circle. Because the circle's going to be right on the banner. George is going to get it. So Humble's staying back there. Elephant, you stay back there. Robert's going to get it. So the way we start this encounter is just by shooting him just like Callus. So we stand in the middle. We wait to get our buffs. A good idea is to stand right underneath his ball sack so you can not get hit by his fireballs.
Oh shit! I think Humble. Oh, Humble's here. Okay. Let's go.
It does make you vulnerable to the knights though.
So see how we have the crystal first space? So what we're going to do is jump in it and shoot it. Okay, and then we're going to go back. So make sure you take care of your acolytes. So one just ran away from you, so you can chase him if you want, but another way is about to spawn in. Take care of your acolytes. Once you're done with that,
Crystal.
Dogs has crystal.
And then let's
Okay.
switch.
Okay,
Come
Elephant,
over here,
switch.
space.
Humble switch.
So now we're going to switch our buffs. Okay, now you have the blessing. Now you have to kill the knight, space, and Elephant, you should be the one killing the knights too.
Guardian down.
I did warn you.
Oh,
I need someone with buff on goo.
okay.
Quick.
Space
You
or
got this section
okay.
here?
Humble's going over, so we just stay pretty.
Humble, be quick.
Oh fuck.
Watch yourself.
There we go. Thank you.
You wanna switch Humble?
No.
I was
Alright,
with someone with buff to shoot, Robert. Stay away. Stay away.
Let's give
Elephant.
let's give this section then, huh?
Space. What's your timer at?
19, 18.
No, let's just switch now, Jordan.
Okay.
To the next one.
Come back.
Oh shit.
Let's switch,
Okay.
and we're gonna take care of this crystal that just spawned on our side.
Oh, we're gonna have to wipe. Yeah, just wipe.
Oh,
So for the crystals that are spawning in the middle like that, just jump up and shoot. Don't melee them.
come on,
Yeah.
man. There you go.
Same thing with you, Elephant. When the crystal is like floating in midair on your platform in the back, well, right when you're ascending the stairs, the crystal will spawn on top of that. Make sure you shoot and not melee it. And then time that with Robert.
Oh, Elephant disconnected from the Discord.
What's that?
Elephant disconnected from the Discord.
Oh, okay.
He'll
Did
come
he-
back.
Leave the game? No,
Yeah.
he's still here.
Maybe his thing crashed.
Maybe. I totally forgot what weapons I had on.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that's
really
never a
need
good
like
idea.
a good energy primary because this stupid pulse rifle I have is not cutting it.
I like the auto rifle from Garden personally.
I want it so badly.
So Space, you seen kind of what we did there?
Yeah. You
So-
and me are switching the buff, juggling the buff, and then
Getting the
Getting the
crystal,
dice.
and then we're waiting for our Galron to spawn up.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that. Oh, what?
All good.
Cord. Yeah. Got overwhelmed by ogre on that one side.
Yeah. So
Gotta play safer.
just- yeah. So just use your grenade launcher for him, if you have it on.
Also, I would advise not fighting knights at close range.
Yeah, the knights are kind of a pain.
They hurt. In fact, I think they do more damage than Gowron does.
Yeah, sometimes.
Alright. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, before you disconnected, what I was trying to tell you, Elephant. When you see the crystal spawn up, like ascending your stairs, like in the middle pillars there, make sure you
Yeah.
coordinate with Robert to float up and actually shoot it, and don't melee the crystal inside the bubble.
Don't melee it inside the bubble. Got it.
Yeah, because it's kind of buggy when you both melee it. Sometimes it doesn't register, so just shoot it.
Yeah, just jump as high as you can into the bubble. And
Yeah, just call it out. 3, 2, 1, jump, shoot, boom. They should be dead.
Okay.
Same thing with
Ready?
me and you, Space.
yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, so make sure you stay out of this space. Go on top of all
Alright.
those things.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
let's give it another go.
Yeah, we'll get it down.
Yeah.
So it spawned on stairs. Coming to dog next. I think we can wait another wave there, Space. I think we got enough time.
Okay, Elephant, let's switch.
Yeah, let's switch as well. Humble.
Okay, when you're done, Space, we'll go.
Humble, switch, quick, please. Nice. Shoot. Good job.
Good stuff.
Well, remember, George. Once it gets to 0, it's not completely the end. You still have a couple of seconds to it.
Watch
Yeah, I
yourself.
know. I was waiting for the crystal first. Yeah. Before I switch.
Oh,
Oh
fair
fuck. Ogre spawn. Oh, the ogre
Bubble.
spawned on me.
Elephant, over here.
Saw
They
you.
can't shoot it. Elephant.
Space, come over here.
Elephant. Elephant.
it.
Oh fuck.
I'm shooting it.
Okay, can you revive me, please? Look good.
Come here, Space.
I did not.
Grab that. Okay, punch him.
Got it.
The ogre spawned right on me.
Okay, make sure you shoot the hand Space. Shoot Craving, please. Whoever that's free.
All right, 15 seconds. Robert.
Thank you.
Can you kill somebody's ass?
Space.
I should be able to kill the ogre.
3, 2, 1, up.
Got it.
George, you got 8 seconds. Switch.
I kill him? Nope, I didn't kill him. Okay.
Do we need to lure him into that?
Yeah, we gotta lure him in. So I'll lure him in. You stay back there.
Fucking ogre, man.
How are you?
Crystal? Let's get the crystal.
Am I shooting the hand or you?
I can't do anything.
I'm
Okay, let's lure him in. Here, come on. And let's punch that.
make sure you shoot the hand, man.
Can someone, shoot,
There you go.
help me with this ogre? Because I need someone unblessed help the ogre over here.
Yeah, we need one too as well here.
Jesus.
Let me shoot the hand first, and then you can. I need a buff.
Space, come over here.
Guardian down.
Hey, can you shoot me? Can you shoot me,
God
Craven?
damn
Here.
it.
Yeah, there you go. Space, come switch.
I'd say
Yeah.
just right again.
You didn't shoot me.
I,
Can I get a
I thought I shot it though.
No, I
Ah,
didn't get it.
that's okay. Just wait.
Alright.
Oh, I only blooded myself.
Yeah. Elephant, really got to be more careful.
No, I'm gonna switch to one to go because this machine gun is killing the ogre too. Fuck, I swear.
Try and stick to the pillars.
All right.
And don't forget about your rift.
Oh yeah. If you're a warlock, you use those rifts like there's no tomorrow. Keep your team alive.
I'm more worried about himself, but okay.
I like team. Get a lot done.
Alright. Three people here.
Okay.
Yep.
We got this. We got this.
Ooh, an engram. Ugh.
Crystal on dog.
On it. Alright, shoot. Alright, done. Let's switch as well, how about?
Go warm around
Elephant.
space.
Elephant, we should switch to.
Okay.
Get some time.
Oh, hurry. Okay. Crystal over here. If we get that.
Ooh, another engram. Nice trash.
No star.
Should be ogre or deception next. Make sure to take care of the thrall.
Ogre.
Take care of our crystal space.
Okay, that's Galarin.
Good job.
Let's get it quick, Elephant.
Ogre's down.
Over here. Over
Come on,
here.
46, follow.
Wait for. Hit him. 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 Hit him.
Hit him. I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him.
Yeah, he's hit. Now shoot the hand. Shoot the hand. Shoot the hand. Shoot the hand. Not him. The great
Crystal
big
first.
one.
How about Crystal first?
Get away. Get away. Get away.
What's your
You
timer
survived.
at space?
20.
How the?
Let's
Did
go
you survive
switch.
that?
Switch.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, let's go switch.
Okay. Need someone to shoot Robert. Elephant, stay away.
Hang on.
Okay.
I got you.
Thank you. Okay, Elephant just tanked that axe, so that's something new.
Alright, easy on the blend there.
Alright, you want to lure him in? I'll stay back.
You got the crystal.
Yeah.
uh,
Bring him
Elephant
over
right
to the
here.
middle space. Up here.
Elephant behind you.
Yeah, I'm getting
Crystal.
surrounded by this fucking
Oh
floor.
no,
Crystal.
over here, space.
Crystal!
He's gonna explode, buddy. Come on. You got
We have to
Crystal!
pop him
There
first.
we go. Alright.
Space up here, up here, up here, up here. We have to pop
20
him
seconds.
first.
I have 20 seconds of mine. Let's switch channel.
We're gonna wait.
Alright. Elephant, let's switch.
Yeah, space, stop doing that. You have to pop him first, and then you shoot.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
we got the
so
section,
we do that.
alright.
We're gonna switch space.
Alright, come on.
Okay, now we're gonna pop him, okay?
Let's punch him. Bring him here, how about?
Let's do our crystal
Or-
first, George.
Oh shit, yeah.
We have like a
Bring him
billion.
here.
Fuck
Now you
buff.
shoot the hand.
Alright, crystal. Alright, now it's punching.
Alright, someone shoot Craving, please. Craving.
Oh, hang on.
Yep.
You got
Thank
him?
you.
Alright, punch.
So now space,
hope
we're
he
just
doesn't
chilling.
fire.
Crystal.
Elephant
Oh,
up here.
crystal in the middle right here.
Got it. Do you switch?
Yep.
You got him. I need someone to shoot as well.
Okay, hold
I
on.
see ya.
George. Oh,
Thank you.
okay, never mind.
Alright, we're fine. I guess.
Okay.
Oh,
Shoot the
we gotta
hand.
shoot. Get the crystal
Crystal
first, come on.
Elephant, shoot where?
Shoot the hands, shoot the hands. Look back.
The head.
Now the head.
What's it?
Shoot the head.
Where is it?
Goo isn't real.
And stairs is real. Okay, space.
Okay,
Let's go
elephant,
switch.
let's switch quickly.
Crystal,
Oh, enjoy Crystal.
space. Come here.
Oh shit.
God damn, the crystal spawn when you fucking kill this guy already?
And then George,
Alright.
we're gonna switch.
Yeah, I got
We
that.
need to kill his
Okay,
hands,
shoot,
guys.
shoot the hands. Shoot the hands. Elephant, shoot the hands too.
I shoot this thing.
Okay, that's DPS right there. Go for it.
I've got a well down.
Okay,
I'll put a bubble down in a second. And the blessed guy also killed Frostfang.
yep. Shoot the hands.
Kill those fucking trolls, please.
Space. If you have a nade, throw it down on the ground. Shoot the hands.
Hands again. I'm gonna.
That's the end of the DPS phase.
Ah shit, alright.
Space. Go back to the bubble
Right,
thing.
but-
That was trash.
Oh well. Elephant over here.
8.
Okay.
Hey, now we
Bubble,
restart.
right?
Crystal on dogs.
Again? God damn.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's below there. Okay, it's down. Fucking pain. You fucking die. There you go.
Okay. Cool. Crystal up here, elephant.
Got it.
Alright, I'm on 20 seconds, humble. Oh, you wanna switch? 18 seconds. Right.
Okay, elephant, switch.
Okay.
Craven, you got crystal.
Yeah, we're gonna switch first. Okay, go directly towards the crystal.
Okay.
All right.
Ogre.
Yep. Kill the crystal.
Ah,
Okay, we got the section. Did you guys get the crystal? Crystal above the stairs here, and middle, and shoot. Alright, nice.
Just hit him.
You wanna just get him?
Swi-
Or
Do you want to switch, elephant?
Okay.
come on, asshole.
Let me know when your timer's at like 20 space.
now.
Alright,
Switch.
punch him. He's gonna work.
Give me a
Ooh, he's gonna
second.
kill me. Alright, you did it.
Crystal.
That's okay. He got you with that last thing.
Crystal, come stairs.
Okay. Looking for stairs. I think we're the last
Get
one to get
that.
Galron.
Deception's here.
There's the deception.
Deception over here. Let's get him now, quick. Punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him,
Oh,
punch him.
fucking what?
In the back
Yep.
there, space.
Elephant, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way.
Somebody shoot me here as well, please.
You
Somebody
alive?
shoot me
Yeah,
on-
give me a
on top.
second. Gotcha.
Someone shoot me too.
Okay, Robert.
Let's wait for the crystal again.
We gotta hit him now.
No, shit, yeah, he's gonna explode. Fuck it. Punch him. Punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him.
Nah, we fucked it.
You got crystal, George.
Swipe.
Ah, fuck. Doesn't matter, we're wiping anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Took too long.
Oh no.
The boss didn't
So-
hit him, I don't know.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fucking boss missed him. So.
Nah, well. So that's the chaos of the final fight. The whole thing.
Intense.
Oh, damn it, just kinda crashed.
Make sure I got my right mods here. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we took long with the deception or something. What's going on? Why did
Yeah,
what's that
you
damage?
took too long with the deception. If he's not down the first
No,
time,
not
you
this
have.
one. Not this one. I meant the damage phase on the boss. Did it feel short, or did we just not do enough damage?
I think because the crystal spawned back, we were down 4 people. That's why. So it took too long to get to the actual damage phase for the hands to get down. It was just bad RNG at that point.
Is the
Remember,
deception supposed to be able to walk around without the fucking shield thing? Because that's what ours did.
If
Like,
you take too long after you
Oh.
pop his bubble, he's gonna start walking around.
let's go. Let's go again.
Yeah, waiting on Robert. Robert,
Yep.
you good? All right,
Mhm.
let's go.
Here we go again.
We'll get it.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Oh crap. Yep, crystal first. There.
Go refresh her buff there. Oh, never mind. Crystal first.
Switch.
Go switch.
We'll switch to elephant. There we go.
Crystal and dog.
Crystal coming to do. Over down.
That's an ogre.
Alright, we got destruction. You wanna
Crystal
switch
right
or?
back here, Robert.
You wanna switch or want to do it?
Okay. Oh shit. Sorry, hold on. There we go.
Alright, go to. Yeah.
18
Yeah.
seconds left on the buff.
Do the thing.
Okay, you got ogre when you go up.
Hold up.
Alright,
Space.
we got him.
Watch your back.
Oh shit.
Oh dear.
Did he have the buff?
No, he didn't have buff. We have
Okay,
crystal
somebody-
though.
Somebody shoot me here or something?
We gotta
I'll
get crystal
hold on.
first.
Thanks, Robert.
Wait, did Humble get it too? Oh.
We got the deception on this side.
Oh shit, okay, hold on. Give it a second, just get rid of these thralls. Oh, we're gonna be getting crystal, I think. What was it last?
No, it's here. It's on,
going to
it's on-
dog.
It's on dogs. It's on dogs.
Okay, over here then.
No,
Quick, quick, quick.
Okay,
Okay. Punch, 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 punch.
I'm gonna get rid
There
of
we
the.
go. Now get out of the way.
Oh,
Get
alright,
back
bring
here.
him to the middle space.
Shoot the hand. Oh shit. Someone shoot Robert
Crystal.
quickly. Elephants, elephants, stay away. There you go. Yep.
Crystal.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Switch. Switch on
Okay, someone shoot
okay.
craving, please. Whenever
I'm
anybody's
already-
ready.
Can you do it?
Thank you. We're chilling. There should be hands
Yep.
coming up.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah.
Mm.
Stand back here,
There we go.
space.
Hand.
I'll get the left or right.
Crystal right in back of us after. Get the hands down. Okay, get the crystal right behind us.
Goo is real.
You get the
Switch,
crystal?
switch quickly, elephant.
Oh.
Okay, let's go
Elephant's coming.
switch.
I'm coming.
Very quick. Right, come on. Alright.
Okay, let's hurry up to go to DPS.
Put this down.
Bubble down.
I was just sort of jerking around and shit. You didn't need to hit. I mean,
Hands
it's
again.
not entirely unreasonable response to being shot.
Okay, I'm out of ammo.
That's shit.
Two
Okay.
hands.
I think this is the end anyway.
Yeah, everybody back to your
that's it.
sides.
Here's me.
Okay.
Space, let's go
Okay.
switch. Everybody
Oh, wait,
switch.
I got
Oh shit, right.
Robert. We got to switch.
Yep. Yeah, I forgot.
Right.
Watch for
Oh, and
crystal,
there's
it's on
there's-
goo.
there's crystal right there. Come along, come along. God, I hate these fucking knights.
Crystal on our space. Space is
Yeah,
switch right
switch.
away.
Elephant, this switch quickly.
All right here.
Alright, you're the nightmare. Defense cover quick.
That's on dog.
We're still on dogs. It's gonna be Sugu next. Ogre here as well. Humble, that's for you.
Okay, we have deception. Take care of those curse roll first. Watch yourself. Frame towards the middle.
You want to switch elephant?
We're still on blue.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Over here, this healing thing.
Yep.
Okay,
Just
smack
like
him.
Guys, there we go.
Crystal, guys.
Jump up.
Actually, space, let's just refresh here.
Yeah.
Come back over here. Yeah, we're gonna get Crystal
okay.
next.
Oh, deception. Fuck.
Let's wait
50
for-
seconds. Humble, let's switch first, please.
My game froze.
Oh shit. Oh crap.
Fuck's sake.
Alright, I'm gonna run out of buff.
Elephant,
crystal.
switch quickly.
I think I'm gonna die, right? If my blessing expires.
Let me shoot for you.
No, it doesn't matter because my blessing expires. It's not like I don't need to get it.
Alright, fine, I'll get you up.
Humble's not there though. And I need somebody to punch the thing with me.
I'll punch it with you. If
Alright.
we're gonna wipe anyway. Come on, over here. Oh, I hope you're here, George.
Robert, crystal first.
Fuck's sake. There we go. Fine. Shoot.
Oh my god, you don't have the blessing, do you?
No.
Well,
I should have noticed that.
remember?
No,
Remember I
no one's
died?
got blessing.
Elephant does.
Elephant? Oh,
I think it's too late though. I think
Yes.
Elephant got it.
we took too long with the thing.
Yeah.
I'm about to get the buff.
No, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Oh, we got unlucky. with Humble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all
Yeah,
die in
Mac.
peace.
So close.
Yeah, we'll wait for Humble. But that was a good
Did a ton
rotation
of
right there.
damage to him though.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
that was a good rotation.
good damage. Phase 2 did a lot better.
Yeah, we're almost there. No, it's not. Give me something from us killing those eggs.
Oh,
You
shit,
went too
just
close
walked up
base.
to him.
Yeah, you don't walk up to him.
Whoops. Well, that's just a wasted rally banner.
That's fine. Got lots.
I was gonna do a card trick for him.
Yeah.
Alright, George, solo this. Clutch your kick.
You got it.
Got the whole game here.
Give me one.
Alright. Sorry, I left me something else. Ah, shit. Are we all here?
Robert, you here? Not yet.
My Wendigo is cool now.
Or a love and death game.
Yeah. When
You
you
have full
decide.
court on yours?
Yeah, full court spike needs. What else do I got? I got Genesis on this thing too.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, let's try that again.
Everybody good?
Let's do-
Watch you in the right place.
I think
Yeah.
so. Let's do that. Okay, I missed that one, but doesn't matter.
Good job.
I wish
It's really
the Wendigo
bodes
shot.
This bodes well for the rest of the raid.
Wait, fucking heavy shot.
Missed a gigantic stationary target. Oh, speaking of giant stationary targets, Crystal.
Yeah, that thing.
That thing.
Oh, really? I didn't die.
Yeah, they're mean.
Alright, let's switch. Switch.
Yeah, let's go switch.
Okay, elephant, let's switch as well.
Crystal on dogs.
Did die.
Crystal's dead. Okay, ogre. Oh, deception. Okay, why do I keep
What
confusing you?
are
I
you
keep confusing
doing?
you.
Yeah,
Alright,
careful
humble.
there.
You wanna get him? No, it's fine. Don't kill me, box.
Crystal.
Alright, raise up your hand, buddy. There we go.
Alright, 24.
Robert, Crystal.
Oh shit, hold on.
Good night.
Crap. There you go.
Somebody shoot me, please.
Go switch, Craven.
Somebody shoot
Yeah.
me. Somebody shoot me.
Yeah, give me a second, Sir George.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. Good, but
Crystal
Chris-
upstairs?
yeah, I see it.
I know you did.
Ooh,
I also.
success.
I also.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are we like neighbors now?
I'm like that nosy neighbor.
Alright, we got ball on.
Okay, hold on, hold on,
You
hold
got
on.
the deception.
That is
over
like
here?
my 5th exotic this week.
Who had the crystal
Oh, he
last?
speaks.
We stairs had it. Okay, Crystal's on us.
Robert, we got the
Okay.
deception.
Okay, punch, now.
And switch.
Okay, get out there, elephant.
Slide.
Shoot the head. There we go.
Okay, someone shoot Craving, please.
Someone shoot Robert too.
Humble. You did it.
There you go.
And shoot these straws, please. Thank you.
Just in time. as
Crystal,
hit.
Robert.
Yep.
Hands.
Right in front of it.
Doing my
Hands. So it's gonna be coming
Sauce
to
hands.
us space for Crystal next. Just be aware of that.
Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face.
Keep this unreal. Elephant, let's switch.
Dog is
Alright,
real.
he's on us.
Switch.
Crystal. And then switch.
Okay.
Hands again.
Jazz
Yep.
hands time. Hold on, humble.
Oh, thank you.
Bubble in the
Careful,
back.
man. Who's breathing heavily? Are you alright?
Might be my mic.
Sounds like someone's hyperventilating and that worries me a going a bit.
That's it.
Oh, I never reloaded my 89.
Hey, everybody to your sides.
You fool!
Everybody
Switch,
rebuff.
Switch. And
Switch craving?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, so, no, elephant, get out of here.
Elephant,
No.
elephant,
God.
elephant.
Yeah, I was about to die, so I just.
Alright. Oh, shit. Why do you don't go for someone else's? That's a bad. Okay, someone shoot me, elephant, stay away. Stay away.
Oh, crap. That was too much damage.
Thank you.
Okay, still
Where's
alive.
the...
We're
Guys,
good.
Knight?
take care of your knife, please, Robert. They're shooting in the back.
Sorry, I can't tell where my light is.
You got a crystal as well.
That's on Goop.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Let's go switch real quick.
Humble, you want to switch?
After this.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, elephant, you want to switch?
That's ours, space. In the back.
Oh, fuck.
Elephant.
Robert, for fuck's sake. You got to kill your guys.
I did.
One of your guys came over and attacked us. Who ran from your play stars.
Watch yourself, space. Get ready. Let's
Crystal
go.
here.
Watch yourself.
Elephant, you want to switch?
Someone shoot
Let
craving
me
when you
take care of
can.
this knight first.
Oh, yeah, crazy.
Thank you.
Alright, and switch. Switch me. Humble.
Oh, there we go. Just in time.
Crystal on our side.
Yep. Ogre's yours.
Okay, we got the switch in.
Remember, I don't have my token, so don't die.
Where was the crystal? Where was the crystal last?
Did you make
It was on our side. On Goop.
Alright,
Yeah.
it's upstairs. You wanna get him now?
Nah, we'll wait.
Alright.
Let's
No,
go
don't.
switch.
Don't wait. Get him now. I'll
Kinda late now.
back you.
It's kinda
I'll
late.
back
It's
you.
late. They already killed their crystal laser.
Alright.
There we go, crystal. Let's get him and get the fucking inception.
Okay. Let's get him quick. Let's get him quick. The elephant.
Hey, man, come here.
I'm gonna die.
Punch it. There you go.
Alright.
Punch him. Punch him. Oh fuck me. Oh well, resurrect me quick.
Alright. Now.
Shoot.
Switch
Come
you.
Okay.
on, man.
Hold on.
There.
Hold on.
Oh,
Now
Crystal
shoot
on
his
your
hand.
guys' side.
Okay.
Space, come to me.
Someone
Yeah,
help.
I'm
Someone help. Someone help me.
Oh, I hope he.
Someone shoot me. Someone shoot me.
Okay, we got him.
Shoot.
Space,
got
shoot Robert.
So,
And somebody shoot me as well, please.
thank you.
And shoot George, too.
Shoot me
Okay.
here. Where? On George.
we're gonna do
Yeah, got him. Got him.
Yeah, hands coming up. Space, come over here.
Now.
Back to our spot.
that
You
crystal.
got crystal on stairs.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Oh no, what?
I have first. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah,
Let's
someone.
go. Shoot.
George, come back here when you're done.
Okay, we're gonna get him on this one. It's on stairs, by the way, for DPS.
No, it's not.
Oh no, we didn't shoot head. That's right.
Now.
Alright.
Okay, it's on.
That was
Over
good.
at Goop. Over at Goop.
We'll get that. Hang on.
Crystal.
Fucking hell, my god. Okay.
At least it's not far.
Fucking kill this guy.
Guardian down.
Fucking die. Oh my god, hit him with the fucking hand. Come on. Come on.
And we're done.
There we go. That
GG's.
was buggy as hell.
Yeah, a little bit. But we got it.
Nah, I didn't kill me.
George, I am fucking amazed you didn't die right there. That helmet went directly around you. You see this little bit right here? You fucking
Yep.
went under it.
Yep, I
That
saw
was
it.
a
It was
lot,
like
actually.
right above it. Right above it.
For all the memes, it doesn't actually kill
Oh, I
very
got
often.
Terra.
Yeah, I hope you kill me.
Nice.
Who got Teraba?
Yeah.
I'm still getting Essence of Dawning though. Isn't that over?
Wait, who got it?
I got
Essence
the
of Dawning.
space by Terra. Son of a
Son of a bitch.
Aw, wait.
Yo, first try.
Yo, I'm Lucky Charm today.
Yeah.
They're by gang.
Whip this baby out.
Shitty Garons right hand too.
So yeah. I'm trying to get the fucking helmet, or at least the shotgun, but no.
I got
No item slots available.
Typical.
Oh, it's
You have these Nikes on? Oh, what?
boom.
Oh.
There you go.
When you hit the damage yourself, you take damage to trigger the buff.
Take or give damage.
Oh, you have to have it out though.
Yeah, you have to keep it out the whole time.
I almost have the
It's-
Garon.
It's a different gun,
This Galron's looks like poop.
pretty much.
It is.
Outlaw.
The machine gun's good. The shotgun's good. The scout is okay.
Mediocre.
Yeah, I got the machine gun earlier.
Yeah, I got the machine gun. I just got
The auto rifle's just shit. It's a super long range auto rifle with no stability.
Oh my god. This is awful. It looks bad, it handles bad.
Yeah, all the guns out of this raid is like, well, besides the Teraba, is like slow RPMs.
Interesting.
I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
the
sometimes
machine
that's
gun.
okay, but others it ain't.
Yeah.
And maybe if it was Destiny.
All right, well, that's Crown of Sour.
Nice.
Da-da. Oh,
Two
fuck,
more
shut
that
up.
knows how to do it now. A little bit of a long raid, but it's still fun once you get the mechanics.
Yeah, that last bit was pretty intense.
Yeah, it's a lot of things going on at once. You just gotta know what you gotta do and just do it. The first time I did this with my first clan, it was freaking hectic. Everybody was yelling at each other, getting at each other's throats. It was amazing.
First clan.
Yeah, PS4 clan.
Yeah, the Ku Klux may have heard of them.
The Ubu clan.
Oh. Yeah, that's a lot more funny. More suggested.
Yeah, the little tag was Ubu and
Clog.
Ooh boy.
Ubu.
Don't suppose anyone wants to do Gambit.
I think I'm gonna go help Oxy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be on.
Yeah,
like another
sure.
30
Let's
minutes.
go. I need to get
I'll do some
Python.
Gambit. Yeah. Can we get some bounties first, though?
Yeah, sure. I would do it using my.
I'll bring
Fine,
everybody
anyway.
to the tower that's with me.
Alright, I'm off, guys. Have fun.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Thanks for the help, bud.
The help.
The help.
Hi.
I was playing Gambit yesterday and I banked 96 motes and my teammate lost 46.
Oh, my god.
I was doing
Was I
everything by
that
myself.
teammate?
No, it was, and like there was the enemy invaders. They lost every time, but they got one kill and he started teabagging. And
Oh,
that was like the worst. I was so tilted after that. And obviously, we lost.
Hmm.
But turns out running double shotguns is actually kind of works.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I got Python. I ran tractor cannon, and actually I ran 3 shotguns.
Yeah, you can do
Actually,
3.
I just
Yeah,
use threat level.
I had Heretic in the primary and the kinetic slug, so it's a little bit longer range.
Oh, Blasphemer from Altars of Sorrow.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I still haven't got one of those.
Yeah. I've got, but only. And then I had a Wishbringer shotgun that was like full auto.
Yeah, I got Hawthorns with
Let's see what we've got.
1-2 punch, and that plus Liar's Handshake on Hunters. Tight as hell.
Those are good ones.
Underway. What can I do for you, Warlock?
I'm missing here.
Is Tuesday the last day for Dawning?
The Dawning. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, time to bake. Like, I have like 2,000 Essence of Dawning.
Yeah, I've still got to make like 60 to finish out that quest.
I'm just making them for experience now.
Good to have you back.
Present.
Together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. They are not our salvation.
Interesting. Present Garon's helmet to the frame. Cannot speaks through it.
It's good to see.
Doesn't ink it.
Alright, I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna take a
Alright, see
little
ya.
break. Okay, we're gonna stop it there. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream. Raid, a little bit of a hectic one, but it was fine. Taught 2 other people to do it, so now we have more people to do Crown of Sorrow. Other than that, hopefully everybody has a good night, and I'll see you in the next one.